Alright, so we got the lift kit in, we got the engine in. Now we're getting near to the end of the stages. Next part we're going to do is paint. That's what we're going to work on today. We're going to work on getting the body ready for paint. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of rock chips in the grill. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on the hood, but the paint's all starting to peel and crack on the hood. We got to fix that. Usual spots for the Jeep. Your hinges start to rust. Rock chips in the window frame. Your door latches start to rust. Your hinges at the back. Your aluminum lift gate. We're going to see if we could sand those down and repaint them. We'll see. The rear bumper's coming off, some other rust spots. We're going to worry about the top first and do the rear after. So we're going to wash it first. Got my pressure washer brought out. We're going to wash it. We're going to spray the engine bay down. There's with some dirt and shit in it. And then we're going to work on gutting the Jeep. We're going to gut all the flares, the mirrors, rear tire, all these little accessories like that, wipers and all that crap, just so that we can make it easier to start sanding it down and get it ready for paint. Alright, so now that we got her all washed off, probably the first time it's been washed in years, I'm actually going to leave these on because they're on by little rubber grommet, and if I fuck around with those and try to push them through, they're probably just going to break off. Not a big deal. Same with the washer nozzle, I can just tape that up, but I'm going to remove that one. And then obviously these are going to come off too. Those are going to be simple. Jet the flares. Going to leave the mirrors on until I back her in. Rip the rear tire off, rip the rear bumper off. We'll be rocking. This little windshield mount there didn't want to last. It broke off too because it's so corroded. The upper hood latches came off and they are removed with a 10mm socket. We're going to remove the headlights now because they're junk. There used to be water in them. There's a hole in that one right there. There's a hole in that one right there. I got some new ones. I got a conversion kit for the lights. We got the headlights out and they're held in place by a silver trim ring, which is held on by 3 Torx bits, and the headlights are held on by 4 Torx bits, and you just remove them. Pretty simple. Now the front flares are held in by 8mm little screws. With this, I was wanted to remove, but the bolt underneath is pretty corroded. It's not coming off, and when you start to remove it, that little head just spins. And I'm not going to go through the trouble to fuck around, remove this, because I'm probably just going to end up breaking something, so I'm just going to work around that. It's not really all that important. But we're going to start gutting the fenders out now, or the plastic flares I should say. One fender off is kind of a bitch, because the bottom ones have these stupid little rivet things in, and when you go to spin them out, they just spin inside, so you got to use some channel locks and shit and hook it up underneath. Except for that one there, I got frustrated and just took a fucking cut-off wheel and cut it off because I'm not going to use it again. I'm going to grind those off and punch them through because the new flares just use the existing holes, but they have their own bolts and shit. There you go, get the side piece off too. Front two came out, of course, the middle one didn't want to, cut it off as well. Steps we're going to leave. Gonna see how this cocksucker's put on. So I got the wheel well gutted so I could deal with the bullshit on the inside. And they're just plastic push-on tabs on the back where the little holes are. You just pull those out and then it just comes out. And of course, well, you can't see anyways, you got those stupid rivets again, so I gotta fight with those. So far, headlights are out. Like I said, all the bad paint in the front, all the rock chips. Front fenders are off. These ones are done. This one here has kind of got a peephole that goes inside. I'm actually thinking about, since the new one comes with nuts, because I'm going to have to grind these off and punch them through, is thinking about just welding a nut in there, just to make it easier to deal with and stuff. So there's the rear one. Tomorrow, I'm going to work on the bumper, remove it, and then the opposite side, and then hopefully spend the rest of the week. See, there's a little bit of corrosion down there I'm going to have to deal with. And it's a rust spot in there, so going to remove like the lights, all that crap. So walk inside, wait for the light to adjust so I don't look like I'm black and the outside's bright. So that's where we're going to leave it at that. This is the first step in getting the paint prepped. I'm just going to do one video probably of this, and sanding it down, and do a next video of painting it. Well, not painting because I got to prime it first, getting it ready, and then the final stage of painting it, and then power sanding it and polishing it afterwards, bring it with the clear coat. But yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get her done, but we'll get it done. And then once the Jeep's done, I gotta do some more work on the BMW, and then work on this weapon that's been kind of collecting the horde, the 57 Chevy Bel Air. That's gonna be my next project to get done, because I got tons of parts kicking around the house outside my garden shed. It's probably gonna be like fucking 100 plus videos and trying to get that car done. So I was gonna start that this winter. I got the Sea-Doo outside, gotta get that done, but after that I'm gonna focus on this. So that's where I'm gonna leave the video for now. I may add some more later, but anyways, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.